Did you know that a single penny in your drawer, yes, your drawer, could be worth $1.9 million? Imagine finding a coin so rare that collectors worldwide are willing to pay you enough to change your life forever. Sounds impossible, right? Think again. In today's video, we're diving into the captivating story behind the 1949 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny, one of the rarest and most sought-after coins in American history. But there's a twist: this isn't just a history lesson. By the end of this video, you'll discover why this coin's value has skyrocketed and how you can turn your pocket change into a life-changing fortune. Quick question: when was the last time you checked your piggy bank? If you're like most of us, probably around the time flip phones were a thing. Let's start with the basics: the 1949 Lincoln penny with no mint mark. At first glance, it looks like any other penny, simple, unassuming, and, let's face it, kind of dull. But don't be fooled. Beneath its copper surface lies a history steeped in rarity and value. Here's a fun one: do you know how many pennies are minted every year? Spoiler alert, it's in the billions. So what makes this one penny worth over $1 million? The answer lies in its unique flaws. In 1949, the U.S. Mint accidentally produced pennies without a mint mark, a tiny error that turned these coins into treasures for collectors. And while most of these pennies were lost or melted down, a few managed to survive, becoming a beacon of hope for treasure hunters everywhere. But here's the kicker: not every 1949 penny is worth $1.9 million. The secret to unlocking its true value comes down to one small, but crucial, detail. I'll reveal what it is in just a moment. Now, imagine this: you're at home, sorting through an old jar of coins passed down by your grandparents. As you sift through them, your heart skips a beat. You spot a 1949 Lincoln penny. Could this be the $1 million jackpot you've been dreaming of? The answer isn't as straightforward as it seems. Before you start planning your tropical getaway, remember, even a rare coin needs to meet specific grading criteria to reach top dollar value. Think of it like selling a car: nobody's paying Ferrari prices for a rust bucket. Professional coin graders assess factors like condition, rarity, and historical significance to determine a coin's worth. And let me tell you, when a 1949 Lincoln penny is graded as mint state, its value skyrockets. But what exactly is mint state, and how do you know if your penny makes the cut? Stick around, because I'm about to share a simple trick collectors use to evaluate their coins, no expensive tools required. Here's where things get exciting. In recent years, a 1949 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny in pristine condition sold at auction for a staggering $1.9 million. That's more than most people make in a lifetime, all for a coin smaller than a quarter. Suddenly, that drawer full of loose change doesn't look so boring, does it? So, how do you determine if your penny is the real deal? Here's your roadmap to success: check the date and mint mark. If there's no mint mark under the date, you might be onto something. Inspect the condition. Look for minimal wear, sharp details, and a shiny finish. Get it professionally graded. It's worth the investment if your coin has potential, and most importantly, don't wait. Rare coins like this only increase in value over time. Every day that penny sits untouched could be a missed opportunity. Still wondering if your coin is worth millions? Before you go, let me tell you how to sell it for maximum profit. Think about it: the next 10 minutes you spend examining your coins could change your life forever. Don't let the chance slip away. Subscribe to the channel for more insider tips, and if you think you've struck gold, drop a comment below or visit the link in the description for expert coin valuation services. And remember, the next time someone says, "keep the change," you might want to take a closer look before you say, "thanks." Could this simple penny, one that you might find in an old jar, forgotten in the back of your closet, be worth more than a luxury car, a mansion, or even a lifetime of financial security? Yes, it can. And today, I'm going to tell you exactly why the 1966 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny is valued at over $1.5 million, and how you could be sitting on a goldmine without even knowing it. But here's the thing: time is running out. Rare coins like this aren't just rare, they're disappearing fast into private collections, and their value is skyrocketing. So, if you're holding onto a treasure like this without realizing it, you could be letting the opportunity of a lifetime slip away. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you really looked at the pennies in your pocket? Most of us treat them like they're nothing, small, insignificant, barely worth bending over to pick up off the ground. But pennies, my friend, can be deceiving. And in this video, we'll uncover the secrets of one specific penny, the 1966 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, why it's so rare, how you can tell if you own one, and the jaw-dropping story of why this coin is worth over $1 million. Before you go digging through your couch cushions and turning your house upside down, don't worry. I'll show you how to check your pennies the right way. But first, let's talk about how this little copper piece became a millionaire. To understand the value of the 1966 penny, we have to take a journey back in time. Picture it, the mid-60s. Lyndon B. Johnson is president. Gas costs 32 cents a gallon. And the US Mint is in chaos. In 1965, to combat a national coin shortage, the US Mint made a bold decision. They removed mint marks from all coins minted in Philadelphia. This policy extended into 1966. But here's the twist: during this period, a batch of Lincoln pennies with no mint marks was struck with unusual errors. The result? A handful of these pennies became one of the rarest coins in US history. But what exactly makes this 1966 penny so valuable? Is it a hidden design flaw, a production mistake, or something else entirely? Let's dig deeper. You're at a garage sale. You spot a dusty jar filled with pennies, marked for just 50 cents. You grab it without a second thought, not realizing that within that jar lies a coin that could change your life forever. The 1966 penny's value comes down to rarity and demand. Collectors are hunting for coins that defy the odds, and this one checks all the boxes. It's part of a tiny, nearly mythical group of rare coins, and its story only adds to the allure. That's why just last year, one of these pennies sold for $1.5 million at auction. So, if you've been thinking, I'm too broke to afford a mansion, maybe you just need to check your piggy bank. Turns out, it might already have the down payment. Now that you know the potential of this little penny, let's talk about what you need to do to see if you have one. Check the date. First, look for the year 1966. If your penny doesn't have this date, unfortunately, it's not part of this rare batch. No mint mark. Next, flip the coin to the front and look under the date. If you see a mint mark, it's not the one we're after. No mint mark? That's a good start. Inspect the coin's condition. Finally, condition matters a lot. Coins in pristine condition fetch the highest prices. So, if yours has been rolling around in your glove box for years, it might not hit the $1 million mark, but it could still be worth thousands. But what if you find one? How do you cash in without getting scammed by buyers who'll lowball you? Stick around, I've got the answers. Here's the deal. Finding a 1966 no-mint mark penny could be your ticket to a whole new lifestyle. But selling it the right way is crucial. Don't just post it on an auction site and hope for the best. Instead, get it authenticated by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC. Once certified, you can auction it through a trusted platform or contact high-end coin collectors who are willing to pay top dollar. Think about it, this could be your story. What would you do with $1.5 million? Pay off debts? Travel the world? Secure your family's future? It's not just about the money, it's about the possibilities. Don't let your dreams sit in a jar collecting dust. Start searching, start believing, and who knows, you might just find your $1 million penny today. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe for more tips on unlocking wealth hidden in plain sight, and share this with someone who loves treasure hunts. Who knows, they might thank you for helping them find their fortune. What if I told you that a single penny, sitting unnoticed in your piggy bank or coin jar, could be worth $1.30 million? Sounds crazy, right? But it's not. It's the true story of the 1972 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, a rare piece of history hiding in plain sight. Now, before you flip over your couch cushions, don't go breaking your piggy bank just yet. Let's first see if you've got what it takes to uncover this golden, coppered ticket. By the end of this video, you'll not only know if you own this $1 million penny, but I'll also show you how to find a buyer willing to pay top dollar for it. So stick around, this could be the video that changes your life forever. Let's rewind to 1972. A time when Richard Nixon was in the White House, The Godfather ruled the box office, and the US Mint was churning out billions of pennies. Among these countless coins, a rare error slipped through quality control, one with no mint mark. Now, why does this matter? Does a tiny missing mint mark really turn a penny into a fortune? Spoiler alert, yes, it does. And here's why: when coins are struck at a particular US mint, they're marked with a tiny letter. For instance, Denver's coins get a D, and San Francisco's get an S. But in 1972, something extraordinary happened. The Philadelphia Mint produced millions of these Lincoln pennies. But here's the twist: while Philadelphia coins often lack a mint mark, most 1972 pennies came with visible errors, like doubled dies or other imperfections. One penny, however, came out flawless and utterly unique: the 1972 no mint mark Lincoln penny. With so few of these perfect coins in existence, collectors are willing to pay astronomical sums, up to $1.3 million, for a piece of American history. Just imagine the thrill of finding one. Who knew something so small could be worth more than a Ferrari? And here we are, still arguing over who picks up the tab at dinner. But here's the big question: how do you know if your penny is the one collectors are fighting over? Let's dive into that next. First, grab your magnifying glass or your phone's zoom feature. Check the date. Does it say 1972? Good. Now look closely at the coin's surface. Is there any doubling in the text or Lincoln's portrait? If not, you could be in luck. But beware, misidentifying the coin could cost you dearly. Don't make the mistake of selling too soon or trusting the wrong buyer. Later in this video, I'll share how to protect yourself. But first, let's talk money. How do you cash in on a rare penny like this without leaving money on the table? Congratulations, you've identified your treasure. Now, it's time to find the right buyer. Rare coin auctions are your best bet. These events attract serious collectors willing to pay top dollar. Sites like Heritage Auctions or Stacksbowers are excellent places to start. And no, don't go selling it at your next yard sale. 2 for $1 won't cut it here. Imagine what $1.3 million could do for you. Pay off debt, retire early, travel the world, or finally buy that dream home. It's not just a coin, it's a gateway to a life of possibilities. And the best part? This isn't just a pipe dream. With persistence and the right guidance, it could become your reality. But remember, this opportunity won't last forever. Rare coins only gain value when they're in demand. The market is hot right now, but it won't be forever. So, what's stopping you? Go check your coin collection right now. That one small act could lead to a massive financial windfall. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more tips on uncovering hidden treasures in your home. And if you think you found the 1972 no mint mark penny, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your story. Your $1 million discovery could be closer than you think. So, what are you waiting for? Go find your fortune. You're rummaging through an old jar of coins, one you've neglected for decades. Among the dusty nickels and tarnished dimes lies a single penny, a 1975 Lincoln cent. You dismiss it as ordinary, but what if I told you that this penny might just be your ticket to a $1.3 million fortune? That's right, a single penny worth more than a luxury mansion, a fleet of cars, or even your retirement plan. And now, here's the kicker: most people wouldn't even know to check. Could you be sitting on a fortune and not even realize it? Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know how to spot the rare 1975 no mint mark penny, why collectors are scrambling to find it, and how you could turn your pocket change into life-changing wealth. But fair warning, by the end of this, you might find yourself dumping your entire coin jar onto your living room floor. Don't worry, I won't judge. Let's dive into the story of the 1975 no mint mark Lincoln penny and what makes it so valuable. In 1975, the US Mint was pumping out billions of Lincoln pennies across 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Most of these coins bore a mint mark, a tiny letter indicating where they were made. But here's where things get interesting. Pennies struck in Philadelphia had no mint mark, as per tradition, making them seemingly common. But what if I told you not all 1975 no mint mark pennies are created equal? Some rare specimens from that year have misprints, errors, or unusual characteristics that send their value skyrocketing at auctions, and there's one, just one, that fetched a jaw-dropping $1.3 million. How could a coin so small make such a huge impact? Let's just say, it's not because Lincoln has an unusually good hair day on this penny. Collectors and numismatists, the fancy term for coin experts, are willing to pay exorbitant sums for these coins because they represent a unique piece of history. A flaw in the minting process can turn an everyday penny into a one-of-a-kind masterpiece. Think of it like a rare painting, except this one could be sitting in your couch cushions. Now, what should you be looking for? There are 3 key factors: the condition of the coin. Even the smallest scratch can affect its worth, the presence of rare errors, like double dies or off-center strikes, the authenticity. Scammers are everywhere, and you don't want to fall victim to a fake, but here's the million-dollar question. How do you know if your 1975 penny could be worth $1.3 million? A man from Ohio recently sold a 1975 penny with no mint mark for over $1 million at an auction. Why? Because it was an ultra-rare specimen, perfectly preserved, and authenticated by experts. And here's the good news: there are likely more of these pennies out there, just waiting to be discovered. It could be in your drawer, a family heirloom, or that forgotten piggy bank. So, are you sitting on untapped wealth? There's only one way to find out. If I were you, I'd be halfway to dumping out my wallet by now. The market for rare coins is heating up, and opportunities like this won't last forever. Auction houses and collectors are actively searching for hidden gems, and the value of these coins only grows as the years go by. But here's the thing: time is of the essence. Coins lose value if they're not preserved properly. The sooner you take action, the better your chances of securing a lucrative payday. So, what are you waiting for? Go grab that old coin jar, check every 1975 penny you can find, and don't stop until you've uncovered your own $1 million treasure, because here's the truth: sometimes, the smallest things in life, like a humble penny, can hold the greatest value. And who knows? That penny in your hand could be the key to the lifestyle you've always dreamed of. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button, share it with a friend, and hit subscribe for more tips on turning everyday items into extraordinary wealth. And don't forget, comment below if you've ever found a rare coin. Who knows? Your story might just inspire someone else to discover theirs. A simple, unassuming penny, a coin so ordinary that you might have one tucked in a jar, a drawer, or even beneath your car seat right now. But what if I told you that this humble 1994 Lincoln penny without a mint mark could be the key to a life of wealth and luxury? Yes, a single coin, valued at an astonishing $1.2 million. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, it's not. It's a reality for a lucky few. But there's a catch. Do you even know if you have one? Before you rush off to rummage through your piggy bank, here's what you need to know, because time is running out. To truly grasp the worth of this penny, we need to travel back to 1994. The U.S. Mint, renowned for its precision, occasionally makes mistakes, and those mistakes can create treasure. The 1994 Lincoln penny without a mint mark is one of those rare errors. Unlike its counterparts from Denver, D, or Philadelphia, P, these coins carry no mark, making them incredibly scarce. And scarcity is where the magic lies. Think of it like a rare misprinted baseball card or a first-edition comic book. Except instead of Spider-Man, it's good old Abraham Lincoln staring at you. Who knew Honest Abe could make you a millionaire? But here's the kicker: not every 1994 penny is a jackpot. So, how do you spot the difference? And how can you ensure you don't accidentally give away a fortune for 1 cent? I'll tell you, in just a moment. Coin experts have a saying: the devil is in the details. Here's what to look for: flip the coin and examine the area below the year. If there's no tiny D or P, you might be in luck. But condition matters. A coin in mint condition can fetch millions, while a scratched or worn version might only be worth, well, a penny. And don't try to wing it. A certified grading service is your golden ticket to confirming authenticity and value. After all, you wouldn't sell a Picasso without an appraisal, right? Oh, and pro tip: don't try to clean the coin yourself. You're not polishing grandma's silverware, you're handling history. Cleaning can actually devalue the coin. Now, here's where it gets even more exciting. Once you've confirmed you own this rare penny, the world opens up to you. But selling it isn't as simple as you think. Why? Stay tuned, standing in an auction room or receiving a phone call that changes your life forever. These pennies have made headlines at auctions, fetching hundreds of thousands, even crossing the $1 million mark. And with demand surging among collectors, the potential value could rise even higher. But here's the urgent truth: not all opportunities last forever. Coins like these don't sit on the market for long, and buyers are always watching. If you wait too long, you might miss your chance to cash in. So, what are you waiting for? That coin jar on your shelf could be worth more than your car. Heck, it might be worth more than your house. Just imagine what you could do with $1.2 million: travel the world, buy your dream home, or maybe just live life on your terms. And if you're wondering how to take the first step towards selling your treasure, don't worry. In our next video, I'll guide you through the exact process, from verification to auction. You don't want to miss it.